Hey, Timothy Unkert here. I'm going to post this video not at my normal time. Usually it's 6:30 in the morning. The reason why I'm posting this one midday Thursday is I just got this email about this article about the Chrome browser, and this is the article from Newsy. It's Google issues warning for Chrome users. Google says its Chrome browser is vulnerable to a dangerous hack. So they announced in a statement the Chrome browser is vulnerable. The company said it will be several days before it rolls out an emergency update. Microsoft says its Edge browser has the same issue and has already issued a fix. Okay. Other browsers like Samsung, Amazon Silk, Brave, and Opera could also be open to the same exposure, probably because they're built on Chromium. Um, when you're able to update, remember Chrome must be restarted for the fix to take effect, and Chrome has over 2.65 billion users worldwide. Okay, so what it says here is that the Edge browser has already issued the fix. So, what I thought would be a good video for Chromebook users is to show you how to set up the Edge browser. Okay, so for some of you who are Chromebook users and don't have Linux installed, you're going to have to go ahead and first do that. So, let's go to settings and let's install Linux. So, let's just turn it on. So we go to developers and then you see it. Actually, let me just cancel it out here. Oh, you go on the side here. Actually, let me slow down a little bit in case you haven't done this before. So on the side here, you go to advanced and then you want to click on the advanced tab and then you go to developers because normally the advanced tab you'll have to click on it to open. Okay. So then you'll click on developers and then you'll see this Linux development environment and you just want to click turn on. You're going to click next. And now they say you can, the recommended is 10 gigabytes. If you're on a machine like an older Chromebook that doesn't have as much room, you can change that. Honestly, it was 7.5 gigabytes as the recommended amount for a while. I've never gotten close. Like when you install, it takes about 2 gigabytes for the system to install. And honestly, I've never really gotten close to using all that stuff when I'm doing web development. If you're just using a browser that you need Linux to install, you could go probably down to maybe 4 or 3 gigabytes. At 3 gigabytes, you probably get a warning that you only have 1 gigabyte of storage left, but it would still probably work. Anyways, maybe do 4 or 5 gigabytes to be safe. Okay, I'm going to click install. And this is going to go ahead and install. I'm going to pause the video at this point and come back when a terminal pops up. So hold on one sec. Okay, so that'll take a few minutes, and then once Linux is installed, this terminal will pop up. Typically, let me just make this a little bit bigger for you, make the font bigger. I'll show you what I typed to just make sure everything's up to date. So we'll go up to the largest font here, and I'll just expand this, maximize it. And typically what I type is sudo apt update and sudo apt upgrade -y. That means I don't have to answer yes, and that just basically makes sure everything is up to date. Okay, so the update ran through, and I usually pin this here in case I want to use the terminal. You don't have to if you're not going to use it. You can type exit or hit enter. You can type exit and hit enter, or do just Control D, and that'll close that out. And then I also open the settings, so I'll just close that out. And you can close out your options or your Chromebook settings at this point. Okay, so now I've got the download set up right here. I'll show you how to get to that. So we're just going to Google Edge browser here. And come on up. There's an ad. If you don't want the ad, you could go down. But I'm just going to click on the ad there for the Edge browser. And I want to go to download Edge today. And then you want to find, so we got Windows, Mac. If we hit the right arrow that's over here, we see linux.deb. That's the one we want for AMD Chromebooks. For ARM Chromebooks, I'm not sure, but this will work for AMD Chromebook. So if you have a different type of Chromebook, maybe you'll have to do some searching for that. What we're going to do is we are going to download this browser. So I'll say yes, accept and download. And I'm just going to close this out. And you see that the browser is downloading. We're going to click show in folder. And so I've got this folder here, this deb file. I'm just going to right click and click install with Linux and click install and OK. And that's going to go ahead and install. I'll pause it for just a sec and then we'll come back. OK, so now it's installed. We see that the installation is complete. App is available in your terminal. There also may be an icon in your launcher. If we click the launcher here, we see that we do have an icon. So I'm going to click on Microsoft Edge. And this is going to take a moment to fire up. Okay. And what I'm going to do as this is firing up is I'm going to right click and click pin so I can just quickly fire it up. So we want to accept and get started. And then that's going to go through. This is like, what do you want? I want inspirational. That's cool. So I'm going to confirm. I'm not going to sign in to sync my data, but you could do that if you wanted to, if you have a Microsoft account. And I think this is a welcome page starting up here. So you can explore all this stuff, or you could just, close out this tab, open a new tab, and go to Google, right? So you go to google.com and start searching. Okay. And, so now you can browse the web on the Edge browser from a Chromebook. Hope that helps. In the card above, I'll leave a previous video I made where you can install Firefox and Brave. Now, the article did say that Brave may be affected, but it didn't mention Firefox. You may want to check into that yourself, but that may be another option in case you want to install that browser. I want to thank you for watching. If you do like this video, please like it, as it will help get out to more people and more people will learn about the issue. Also, if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing, as it really does help the channel grow and helps me to stay motivated to make more informational videos like this. I want to thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.